Hello, and welcome to my channel. This is Elise here of Plan with Elise, and today I am going to be trying to film all 4 new LiveLovePosh layouts in like 4 Plan with Me's in one video. That's a lot. And show you some ideas about how you can use these layouts and the new sticker books and PET tape that are launching. This launch is on Thursday, October 10th at 11 a.m. Central. Code Elise10 will give you a discount. I do have a video unboxing and flipping through everything that's launching. I'll put that in the description linked so that you can take a look in case you missed it. So first up, I have the weekly overview, which is like similar to a dashboard layout. It's kind of like the LiveLovePosh style of dashboard layout. And I have the Bright Blooms sticker book. And let's see which set here to use. Maybe we'll go ahead and use this one. Yeah, because I have some ideas here. Now, because I want to do 4 spreads in one video, this is probably a record for me, we are going to try to make this quick, and I'm just going to show you a couple of ideas about how you could use this. So let's take these out. And what I thought might be fun here, instead of like sticking with the 3 boxes that have been set, to do something a little bit different and layer these here. I thought that that could be cute. And then we can jump back to these florals. I mean, it's my like instinct to take florals like this and put them right across here. That's just like my go-to comfort zone with decorating. But I think that what would be pretty is to also, let's check out sizing here. I like using tweezers to pull up stickers because I tend to have some trouble. Maybe there's a day here where you don't have a lot going on. Let's find my scissors. And you could cut one of these to be a little bit shorter and like pop this in right there and even layer it with a box. And you could do the same thing throughout these. So I usually like to cut an edge. I just think it sits more cleanly. And then with this sticker book, there's also some pre-made layers that can definitely be used here. But then we have some boxes. So typically I would put a box on a Wednesday or Tuesday because it's my Patreon Zoom days. So you could do that. And then if you have plans and you don't need all of these bullet points, or you're just not someone who uses a ton of bullet points, what you could do here. Now, if I were using this spread right now, I'd be using my white pen to cover up a little bit of what's underneath, but for sake of time today, we're not going to do that. But you do know that's something I typically do. We're going to pop this in here, which is really pretty because it takes up some space, and then you can even grab, which ones? Some more florals and kind of continue the layering. So obviously this release is for floral lovers because all of the stickers are flowers. So you're going to want to be sure that you love florals. I understand that it may not 100% be for everyone. Now we could also take the This Week sticker and add a little bit of a heading right there. I know I didn't cover that up fully. And then you can take the bullet points that coordinate and either put them right here, they fit perfectly in this spot, or you could put them over here, or you can combine them. You can do a little bit on each side. And if I were to use this for like my regular life, right, I might put my 3 big goals or priorities for the week over here. I would probably put a box for any day that I have planned. So for the week I'm currently filming this, I might do a box for Tuesday because of a Zoom call. I would put a box for Wednesday because I have dinner plans, and Friday I have a concert. So I'd probably use this for plans. And if there's a day I don't have plans, I might also use this section for meal planning. You could do like B, L, and D for your meal plans. You can also include bills that are due. And then these would just be the to-do sections. Down here is, what does Passion Planner call it? The space of infinite possibility, because you can put anything. You could also do a meal plan, a cleaning schedule. You can do a positive quote for the week, because a spread like this or a layout like this doesn't have a ton of space for decoration or quotes. So I think that like a fun positive quote could be really nice right over there. So let's fill in the bullet points here on Monday, just so that we get this like somewhat completed. And then we will take a look at the next layout, but this is the weekly overview layout. The next layout I have here is the quad lined layout, and this has 7 days a week and a this week priority set on the top left. And I grabbed Moody Blooms, and I thought that this layout, especially like when I decorate it as I use it currently for my like Plan with Elise stuff, is really good for someone who just needs a lot of space for function. So I thought that some bigger florals would be good here, because you really don't need much besides a little bit of decoration. So I'm going to shift this down here so that Sunday doesn't become completely useless, I guess. And then we could even add in a box, because maybe Sunday is the day that you have plans and you're not really going to be handling any to-dos. And then we could put this over here on Monday and add in, just to cover up some of those extra lines, like add in a little bit of a floral over here as well. And then trim this. Just got a little piece of sticker on the sticker. Okay, shift those over. Now, these sticker books all have bullet points. So what I really like is this top section that says this week, and this will fit perfectly right here if you wanted to title it your own thing. And then you could take these bullet points and put these down here. And these could be the weekly priorities, anything that you need or want to get done. Then the way that I would use these regular weekly days is a combination of boxes and bullets. So let's check this height here. Okay, I was seeing if that vertical box would fit right there. It'll be a little bit too big, but you can put it horizontally. That'll go across 2 days. If you have plans, you don't want to use a sticker like this, you can go ahead with this, maybe at the bottom here. I think that because of the way I decorate my quad layout, I don't add a ton of function or a ton of decoration on the left side, but with a box like this and with bullet points, you could really easily split this up depending on how small or big you write. But you could split this up and be able to get 6 to-dos done. And I also think this layout would be amazing for journaling. I kind of stopped myself mid-sentence there. I was going to say you could get 6 to-dos done and also use the box. I wasn't like stopping what I was saying. I just switched ideas all of a sudden. Had a new idea. So I know that for those who use a horizontal for journaling, oh, I bet they're coming out with a horizontal layout too. But for those who use a horizontal and they were kind of bummed about the inclusion of the boxes in Happy Planner's new horizontal, I think that something like this could be a really good option for you, because on the left side, you can do like gratitude or what you're looking forward to in the week. And on the right side, or not just the right side, but on the rest of these, you can include your journal. I think that that would be really helpful. I also think this would be a great budget planner. You can add the bills that are due, and then over here you can put all of your spending. I'm putting some big boxes down because I feel like the default for this layout is just bullet points, and I want to show you a little bit about like how it can be used with not just bullet points. Again, the way you use this is going to heavily depend on your needs and your plans and the size in which you write. So I think that that's going to be it for this layout, kind of just showing you a little bit. This wasn't meant to be like a finished layout, but showing you a little bit about how you can use these in maybe a different way than the usual. Next up, I have the LiveLovePosh vertical layout, and this is where things would probably get like the most regular when it comes to how I decorate a layout, because there are, I don't want to say there's only so many ways to decorate a vertical, but I feel like once there's a vertical in front of me, I kind of get into my comfort zone because that's the layout that I use most often. But I want to show you a little bit about like how some of these pre-made layers would work really nicely in here. So I do love to start with a corner. We're going to get these down. Just a really easy way to get your spread set up with corners. Then we have these layers that I really love. Whenever LiveLovePosh does like demonstration spreads online, they show different layers, and I think it's awesome that these are now part of the sticker book. So we can put this here, and then you could even layer this one over it a little bit. I got that down crooked. Let's fix that. Now, I do also have the PET tape. The reason that I'm not using that to show you how to decorate these spreads is because I really wanted to focus on some of the box elements that are in these. The PET tape is great, but it's more for the decorative part than the functional part. So I really just wanted to stick with one thing or another here without going too overboard. And then we can pop this one in right over here, and then maybe add in a little bit here and like one more box right here. I think that one's down crooked. Let's fix that. Okay, looks like my nail color got on the page a little bit. All right, so we have those down. Now also remember, there's some really fun sticker strips in here. So if we want to go like a little bit loud with this, we can add a lot of fun with some of these. These are stickers and not washi. I typically wouldn't use the washi cutter when it's a sticker, but it's fine for this. A little bit right there and there. Look how cute that is. I really like that addition. Okay, now we have more boxes, but we also have bullet points. I feel like there's plenty of boxes in here. So let's use this one though. We have this cool double box that could be pretty right here. And also a sidebar. Let's do the orange sidebar. Burnt orange right over here. And then I would just go in with bullet points. This sticker book already has the bullet points, and I would add in the to-dos. And not everyone does a to-do list every single day. So whether you wanted to continue here with boxes because we don't have one, or just kind of do these on every other, I think that that would work as well. I mean, you don't need me to show you how to use a vertical layout, right? There are thousands. I wonder how many videos there are out there about using vertical layouts. But this is the Live Love Posh vertical, and I wanted to test it out with these new sticker books. So I think the last thing I would do here would be bringing in another box just to fill out Wednesday a little bit. I also remembered that I wanted to do a quote, because we have this word, not really a quote, but a word with bloom right here. And I thought that that would be pretty right in the middle. And then let's go back to the boxes, and maybe we can do something like yellow right here, and like the burnt orange over here, and then take a floral and if it seems like I'm rushing, I kind of am. I'm not necessarily rushing. The reason is because there's only so much time to get this done, filmed and shared with you. But also, I feel like sometimes when I do this quickly, we get a little bit of crookedness happening, which I can recognize, but I also want to make sure that I have time to show you everything, and it can't always be like, let's cover up every single line and this and that. So that is an example using the vertical layout and jewel tone blooms. Now, finally, we have the minimal monthly, which is just a monthly layout with a couple of lined note pages inside, but I still wanted to show you how you could use these in a monthly because these stickers are pretty big, and I think that sometimes it can be overwhelming to use big stickers in a monthly if you need your monthly to be functional. So, trying to pull off this quite large sticker right here. And what I'm going to do is take part of it and put it right there. Then we'll grab my knife and trim that. And then let's get one more little piece so that we're kind of taking the empty boxes, the empty monthly boxes. I also think these stickers would be amazing in my journal because they're big, and I love using big florals in my journal to help fill out some of the space. Okay, I can't move these pages with the tips of my fingers. This is the last time for a while that I'm gonna do dark nails because I need them to not get on my planner pages. All right, back to pastel blooms. Now we have these circle stickers, which are a little bit bigger, but if you wanted to use them like on a weekend, it could work really nicely here. It's going to be more of a challenge if you wanted to use them on a weekday, but what you could also do for these is use them for the month and set up your monthly goals or things that you're looking forward to. Like if we put this one here and then we kind of layer this one through it, you have room for a decent amount there in the sidebar. That's cute. Then down here, we also have some pre-made layers that are going to fit really nicely in a monthly. So we can put that Tuesday, because like I said, my Zoom calls, maybe you have a weekend getaway. This would be perfect if you're leaving Friday and coming back Saturday, because it kind of goes over both. And then you can also just bring in these other boxes, will fit nicely. Oops. In a monthly. If you wanted to label your habit tracker, you can do that here as well. that one upside down so that they're just kind of like a little bit different. And then these boxes would fit fine. Some of them would fit fine in a monthly. Like if we take this peach one, because we have that peach, this will work perfectly right here. It's just beneath the number. The only ones that are going to be more of a challenge are the wider ones and the double box. But you could use something like this, again, if you have something that's going over more than one day. So really simple in the monthly, but I wanted to show you how you can use the florals. It just depends on what your need for function is. So those are the 4 spreads. We have the minimal monthly, we have the vertical, the weekly quad, and the weekly overview using pastel blooms, jewel tone blooms, moody blooms, and bright blooms from the LiveLovePosh box set, releasing on Thursday at 11 a.m. Central. Code Elise10 will give you a discount. So if you are shopping, I do appreciate using my affiliate link and or my discount code. Let me know which layout and sticker book you are most excited for. Thank you so much for watching and for your support, and I'll see you next time.